Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Crystal Wheel. We're back together again for another broadcast of our Crystal Wheel meditation on Thursday night. So, welcome, everyone. Tonight's color for the Crystal Wheel is Dazzling White, and hopefully, you're going to be tuning in to join us to go to the Crystal Wheel above Salem, Massachusetts. Dazzling White again was written by Reverend Stephanie Cabot Eaton, High Priestess, wonderful colleague, and I was so blessed to have her at my initiation 5 years ago. So, miss you, Stephanie. I hope you're doing well. Tonight's meditation again is for the color Dazzling White, and we're going to be going to the Crystal Wheel above Salem, Massachusetts. It's an astral construct that was created by Lori Cabot and her coven, the Black Doves of Isis. It sits or floats above Salem, Massachusetts, and in the astral plane. It's not a physical construction. It's there in the ethereal realm. And every week, Cabots and non-Cabots alike get together to travel to the wheel. So we're going to be doing that tonight. Again, my name is Paul Messerly, Reverend Paul Messerly, and I am a high priest for the Cabot Kent Hermetic Temple located in Salem, Massachusetts. I have been offering my services to the temple as a mentor to those who are entering into the pre-third degree program. So I have a batch of students that I'm just graduating, and they're going to be moving on to study with Lori for third degree. And I'll have another batch of students coming in starting on Lunasa. So that's going to be our kind of wheel of the year. We've been practicing physical distancing since March, and we've been wanting to offer our services as a temple to the public, and Facebook Live is really the best way that we can do that to connect with you. So this is the safest way that we can all really gather together to journey to the wheel and keep our physical distancing at the same time. To go to the wheel is a place of solace. It's a place of healing. It's a place where you can get psychic clarity and perspective. So, but we also go not only for ourselves, but we go for the intention of healing and helping others. So you will see in the message window, either to the left or to the bottom of your screen, a place where you can put the name of someone who may need healing or may need some sort of healing energy sent to them. So you can go ahead and put your name and the city or state that you live in and your age, and then we will be able to project healing light to those people. And again, that could be for yourself or for a loved one, someone that you know. Again, we're living in really, really trying times right now. A lot of our friends and relatives have been affected by this pandemic. And again, as much healing energy as we can generate for those people who are in need and our planet is really going to be something that we can provide and offer tonight through your journey to the Crystal Wheel. Because again, we are not physically meeting, it would be wonderful if you could potentially consider donating $2 to $5 for this meditation. And there is a link in the information portion of this window where you can click on the Save link and donate $2 to $5, whatever you can. We will be very, very happy to accept whatever money you can send us to keep our ministry and our services going towards the general public. And also, you can also click to the link below to become a member of the Cabot Kent Hermetic Temple if you haven't done that. A membership is $30 for a year, and that will give you 4 quarterly newsletters, as well as a membership patch and a membership card. Our most recent newsletter that was released a couple of weeks ago is really addressing the Sabbath of Lunasa. And so there's a lot of really, really wonderful articles in there that have been written by high priests and high priestesses and priests and priestesses of the temple who are offering their expertise and their knowledge of all of the things that are related to the Cabot Kent Hermetic Temple. And so you can, become a member, get one of our newsletters, and sit down and have a fantastic read and really expand your mind as you're doing that. There have been a lot of questions about the Cabot crest, and there's an article in there about that. So if you have ever wondered about the imagery in the crest for the Cabots, that was wonderfully written, and you can check that out. And that's from Reverend Reverend High Priestess, I think it's Leslie. So. Let's see what else. We've got another Sabbath coming up. That's this weekend. Facebook Live. We're going to be offering another window into one of our Sabbats, offering it to the public so that they can see. And so if you want to tune in on Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern time, you can watch our Cabot Sabbat for Lunasa. And again, that's going to be celebrating our first grain harvest of the season, but also celebrating the god Lu, who's one of our prominent gods in Irish mythology and a member of the Tuatha De Danann. He's really known for being a god of multiple skills, and of those skills, being a smith, a champion, a swordsman, a harpist, a hero, a poet, a historian, sorcerer, craftsman. But when he went to the Tuatha to offer his services, they wouldn't let him in. And finally, when they admitted that, they said that they had a person who could do all those things. Lu asked if you had a person that could do all of those simultaneously, and that's when he was admitted into the Tuatha De Danann. So that message for all of us is, what gifts do you have? And to take stock of what it is that you know is something that you can offer humanity in some way. Because all of us have our gifts. All of us have been presented with something that we can, manifest and help other people with. So consider what that's going to be for you. And as you're walking up to the gates, the metaphysical gates or the metaphorical gates, offer your services and see what happens. Think about that as we're coming closer to Lunasa. So it's just a really important time to think about that. And cosmically, we still have lots of, potentially chaotic things that are happening in the world. And so that's, as far as the cosmic world is concerned, Mars is in Aries right now, so there's a lot of very aggressive energy, but we can channel that to be very active and to move forward. So that's just something to kind of consider and think about. But also, this is a really creative time. Mercury's direct again. And so this is a time where you can kind of really boost up that creativity and try to offer, again, your skills. At the same time with Lunasa, try to bring something new to the world. So think about that. If you haven't been to the wheel before and you're just joining us for the first time tonight, right, we're going to be going there in something called alpha, which is a brain state where we quiet our minds and it allows us to open up ourselves to travel astrally a lot easier, a lot faster. And we'll be doing that by counting down through the crystal wheel or through the crystal countdown, and then counting down one more set from 10 to 1. And at that point, your mind will be so still and so quiet that your pineal gland will be activated and you'll be able to transport yourself to Salem, Massachusetts, wherever you are on the planet instantaneously. Lori always tells us again and reminds us constantly that light travels 186,000 miles a second. And so we can, no matter where you are, be at Salem in the blink of an eye. And to join other people who are coming to the wheel from multiple locations tonight. It's not an uncommon thing for you to run into people that you know up there, to see familiar faces, but also to introduce yourself to new people. And it's a safe place again. It's not a place where you're going to be harmed, even astrally, by going to visit. But again, when we come back, we always want to make sure we give ourselves total health clearance. And that basically means you swipe from the top of your head down the front of you to your stomach, and you push out. And you say, I'm giving myself total health clearance. I'm healing myself. And when you do that, you are clearing yourself of any extraneous energies, be they incorrect or what have you, that won't come back with you. So on your journey there, your journey home, you want to make sure that your energy field is very clear. But tonight's color is dazzling white. It is the universal light of the universal mind, the Tao, the All, the God and the Goddess. And it's a color that is so incandescent and it's so bright, but it doesn't hurt to look at it. And again, if you've done any work with the god Lu, whether you're looking at him as a deity figure or as one of our ancestors or as both, Lu's manifestation, if you've seen him, is very close to that, especially his face. It's so bright you can't look at it. There's no real definition, and at the same time, you know that you're looking at the face of someone who is incorporating this all knowledge and really using it for the benefit of mankind. So you want to think about all of those things as you're kind of getting yourself ready to journey to the wheel tonight. You will want to make sure that you're seated comfortably, right, with your feet on the floor. We do have meditation pillows that are available at our Society 6 site, and if you wanted to journey to the wheel on one of our crystal wheel pillows, you could do that too. But if you're in a nice chair that's got a nice back to it, that wouldn't be a bad thing. And you probably will want to have a crystal tonight. Quartz, because we're doing dazzling white. A clear quartz crystal would probably be the best to do that. Hold that in your left hand and pointing towards you. And we've had some questions from people, specifically left-handed people, who that's their dominant hand. So go ahead and put that in your right hand. So we want to think about that your left hand is your receptive. You're a right-handed person. Your left hand is your hand that receives energy, and your right hand projects. So if you happen to be a left-handed person, then that would be your right hand receiving. So, but clear quartz crystal. This crystal was part of the crystal circle that was charged by Lori Cabot back in 2009 with her coven, and I've had it since then, and it's been a really fantastic generator and a conductor of energy. So if you've got your quartz crystal, you'll be ready to go. So again, if you haven't had an opportunity to, put your name off to the side with an age and a city or state. You don't have to put why you need healing. And again, the only thing that we're really kind of reticent or cautious about is sending healing to anyone with a mental illness. But if it's a physical ailment or spiritual ailment, or you're just not having a great time this week and you need some really good energy, then go ahead and put your name. And again, also if anyone is suffering from symptoms of COVID, we sympathize with you. I have a family member that's going through that right now, so we understand. And I think that's going to be it. We have a couple more minutes left. If anybody has any questions, you can go ahead and put them off to the side. If I've got an opportunity to answer it, I will. And we've also got Cabots that are watching and can jump in and answer any questions that you may have as well. So getting ready and getting very excited. I need this this week so badly. And so I'm really happy that I can be here to offer this tonight and to journey along with you. It's been one of those weeks, and I don't know about anybody else, but it's been one of those weeks. And last week we didn't have a physical meeting online on Facebook Live. So I know that some people have been really missing connecting with us. And so I'm happy that we can offer this service and be here with you. So get yourself comfortable, get your crystal ready. And I think that's about it. Other than that, we really do hope to see you on Saturday to join us for our Lunasa ritual. Again, typically cameras have never been allowed to photograph our rituals, and we've kind of let that slide a little bit so that people who cannot journey to Salem can still come and be a part of our ritual and to see it. And Reverend Brie Bella Cabot, Reverend Jacq Civitarese, they've got some wonderful things planned for you. So I'm really excited to be able to watch that distance-wise myself. So hopefully you'll be able to tune in and watch that. Right. Again, if you have your names putting off to the side, hello, people that are saying hello. I'll make sure that when we're in the 15-minute portion of the meditation tonight to go through and acknowledge every name that's on that list tonight and send energy to those people. So begin to clear your mind and sit back and relax, breathe, right? Get your crystal ready. And we're going to begin in about a minute. So go ahead and get ready and get the meditation up and running. Remember, as you're going to the wheel tonight, think about the gifts that you have that may have manifested, gifts that you're discovering, things that you think you can contribute safely to the world. And let that really be your guiding principle. Let that be your magnetic north for you. And follow that magnetic pull in your stomach, in your center of your body, and be guided by that. Listen to that inner knowledge, because it's truth, and truth will always guide you to your highest self. Okay, so we're going to get started. That's okay if you put your name in twice, no worries. So take a deep breath in. We're going to clear the energy with a bell. Let that frequency reach you, clear your mind, and we're going to begin. Tonight's meditation is dazzling white for the universal mind, the all, the force, the Tao, the God and Goddess, total intelligence. Place yourself in a comfortable seated position with your feet flat on the floor and your hands resting in your lap. Close your eyes and concentrate on your breathing, slowly and deeply. As you relax and settle in, you begin to feel a warmth descending upon your head. Slowly, this warmth travels down, relaxing your mind, to the muscles of your face, your neck, and shoulders. Slowly across your abdomen and back, thighs, shins, and finally to your feet. All tension is released. All incorrect energies fade away with each breath that you inhale and exhale. With your mind's eye, see the number 7 and see the color red. See the number 6 and see the color orange. See the number 5 and see the color yellow. See the number 4 and see the color green. See the number 3 and see the color blue. See the number 2 and see the color indigo, like the midnight sky. See the number 1 and see the color orchid. You are now at your innermost level, where everything you do, think, and say is correct and for the good of all, and this is so. Descending deeper now, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With your mind's eye, see yourself gently and slowly rising up out of your chair. You look above you and notice a bright, dazzling white crystal point. It swings rhythmically, drawing you to it. It is a crystal from the massive crystal wheel 700 feet above all of Salem, Massachusetts. And it is here to instantly transport you to the wheel. You focus upon it, and in the blink of an eye, you are transported onto the crystal wheel. As your feet contact the wheel, you feel its energy enter your body and flow upwards toward the crown of your head. You feel completely centered and grounded. The color of the wheel is a powerful, bright, dazzling white light. It's the brightest light you've ever seen, yet it does not hurt your eyes. Rather, this light is strength and of total intelligence of the universal mind, the all, and the God and Goddess. Allow this colored light energy to surround you, envelop you, and bring you to a higher place of being, of higher spiritual intelligence and all-knowing. We all have the ability to align ourselves with this divine light, and this color assists us in doing so. This dazzling white light offers you wisdom, knowledge, and an understanding that our higher selves are all connected and made of this light. Use this dazzling white light to open your mind, listen to its messages, and gain from the inner strength that you all receive. All connections and insight gained is for the good of all, harming none. As you look around the wheel, who do you share this time with? There may be familiar faces and some unfamiliar, but we are all here to grow, heal, and project the most correct energies into this world that we can. Turn to those others on the wheel and share this light with them. Invite those on the wheel that need healing to come forward and fill their mind's eye with bright, dazzling white light. If you can, share this light energy with them and help them strengthen their awareness, become more in tune with the God and Goddess, the universal mind, and help them connect to their higher selves. Start with the names on the crystal wheel list. It is here that we understand our infinite connection. Learn from this pure light, live correctly and for the good of all today, and create a future filled with love, compassion, integrity, and wisdom. We now begin the 15-minute meditation. Take a deep breath in, inhaling all the dazzling white light that you can. Feel it fill you, cleanse and heal you, and educate you and spiritually invigorate you. As you exhale, see yourself exhaling the gift of this white light to all species on this place we call home. Heal each other, the suffering, the wounded, the lost, the animals, and the environment. Your breath appears as a dazzling white, gentle breeze descending upon all below, far and wide, blanketing them, filling them for the good of all, harming none. As you feel the power of this meditation manifesting all over the planet, you realize it is now time to return from the wheel. You notice the smaller, dazzling white crystal point that brought you here tonight is swinging slowly in front of you. You focus on it. Instantly and safely, you are returned to where you are seated, knowing that the universal mind, the God and Goddess, have shared a most beautiful and empowering gift with you, that of wisdom and knowledge. Keep this with you, continuing to project correct thinking and behavior. You may give yourself total health clearance at this time by passing your hand palm facing in from the top of your head down over your face, throat, chest to abdomen, then sweeping your hand out in front away from you, releasing any residual incorrect energies from your mind, body, and spirit. You feel warmth in your feet. You wiggle your toes, beginning to ascend from your deep, relaxed state. You feel alive and re-energized. Coming up slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Open your eyes. Welcome back, everyone. Again, that meditation was written by Reverend Stephanie Cabot Eaton, High Priestess. Thank you, Stephanie, for allowing us to journey to the wheel on your words. This was a wonderful, wonderful reset tonight. And I really felt lifted up out of this week, out of everything that's been happening. The wheel is a great place for vision, a great place for clarity, of getting perspective. And hopefully you felt that, and hopefully you're feeling energized, creative. You had an encounter with something maybe not entirely explainable, but you know it was real for you. If you enjoyed your meditation tonight and joining us, we really appreciate it if you could continue contributing $2 to $5 at our safe link, and consider joining the temple if you haven't already, so you can get our newsletter. Again, some fantastic articles have just been released. And also, again, we have our Society 6 page, which allows you to get Cabot related and Cabot Kent Hermetic temple related items. Anything you purchase, the proceeds go directly to our 501c3 nonprofits. And also, if you buy any masks, face masks, a portion of those proceeds will go to the COVID-19 Relief Project, too, another great cause that's helping a lot of people. So we hope to see you on Saturday at our Lunasa ritual. And I hope that this was a good experience for you tonight, and that you feel invigorated, and that you've encountered something you can't, again, quite explain, but know that was real for you. That white light is something that you can keep projecting out for this week, and you can keep coming to the wheel. If you missed tonight's meditation and are watching this broadcast at a later time, right, that the color white is going to be on the wheel for the entire week until next Thursday. And again, if you're a witch, or if you're just a person who likes wearing black, remember, black absorbs light, absorbs color, and allows us to contain all of that light energy, that information. And at the same time, you should be able to open up your mind to channel that white light from the universal mind. Remember, it's not from you, you are channeling it, right? Don't empty your stores, don't deplete your energy source. Remember, we are vehicles for that great energy to move through us, and you can connect. Don't forget to give yourself health clearance when you're doing that too. Okay. So I do want everyone to know that if you had a name on the information list for the Crystal Wheel Healing List tonight, that I have sent that colored white light to all those names that were put there, and hopefully other Cabot witches that were tuning in tonight have done that as well. But you can keep doing this too. So those names, just because they were here tonight, doesn't mean that they may not continue needing help this week. So if you are revisiting this broadcast, please go through the list and give anyone that you can that dazzling white light of intelligence. So with that, I'm going to bid you good night, and we will see you again on the wheel. And we have more meditations that are planned. So check out Lori Cabot and the Cabot Hermetic Temple Facebook page events, so you can see when to tune in Thursday nights and what color we will be broadcasting for those weeks. Again, my name is Reverend Paul Messerly. It's been my tremendous honor to be here with you tonight. And remember, your highest good will always prevail. Good night.